Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. So before I started, my throat, I don't know, it's just like I have to keep clearing my throat. So I'm going to go ahead and say that maybe, someone's throat chakra is kind of closed and maybe some people aren't really wanting to talk right now, but we're going to talk. All right. So we are going to invite, spirit in to guide us. With everything. So one thing I want to go ahead and say is that I do apologize for doing this one kind of late, but I did have some personal readings, some other things I had to do, and I really didn't have the energy for it, and I won't read if I don't have the energy for it. I just won't do it. Also, I wanted to kind of, for some reason, Spirit was kind of leading me to go over who exactly I'm reading for. So I'm reading for the collective. The collective is, I would call them maybe light workers or just those that are trying to lift to a higher level, just a higher frequency life. And that is getting closer to source or to God, or if you want to call him God. Getting to know oneself, getting to the higher levels of thinking and behaving, and finding our purpose in life to change the world. Now, that being said, in the collective right now, there are twin flames. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a twin to, watch my readings or anything like that. What I'm saying is if you're part of the collective, then you might be a twin. What is going on right now is reunions. So that's the energy that's being picked up on. The divine masculine is coming through really hard, and so a lot of us readers are getting a lot of his energy. And I do know that there are people that are like, I'm not a twin, so none of these readings are doing anything for me, and this and that. And it's just the energy right now. And as readers, we're just reading the energy right now. So if it isn't resonating with you, I do apologize. I really have been trying to get, other types of communication, dealing with money, or career, just something other than what's going on with the twins. But I mean, that's just what I keep getting. So I was doing a read for the chakras, and what Spirit kind of led me into understanding is that I was going to try to do like one big one for all of them, and then do like little mini, then kind of break it up and do little mini ones for each. But what I'm led to understand is that doing little mini ones, it just isn't going to work. There's so much going on. There's deeper issues. There's a lot of things that need to be discussed. So doing that isn't, it's just going to be too long, actually. So I just have to really do them individually. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to like this simply because I have cards on the table, and so I'm not going to light that candle, but I will go ahead and get some sage kind of going for us a little bit. Kind of sage this out. Only positive energy. You don't really want a lot of we just want good, positive direction, energy, what is going on in the collective, what needs to be heard. And that's basically what we want. So kind of get everything a little, let's get it set up. All right. Okay, so I had these kind of charging to keep them. So I ahead and I pulled, of course, some cards to go ahead, so it wouldn't, just to cut down on the time. So this is all for the root chakra here. So the energy for the root chakra is clearing. That's the first card that came out, was clearing. So the root chakra needs to be cleared. And the trigger statement that needs to be cleared out for the root chakra is, none of this matters. And the first thing that hit me with that statement is, none of this matters is kind of like, excuse my language, but fuck it. It's the fuck it mentality. And that comes from frustration of, you know what, this isn't working out. I've tried, I'm frustrated, forget it, I don't care, none of this matters, like, I'm over this, I'm moving on to something else. But the truth is that I'm clear. That's your true statement, is I'm clear. And it says, feel as any external energy is cleared from you and your space. You're energetically pure and can focus on the task at hand. So then, of course, I needed to know, well, what energy do we need to clear out? What's the task that we're trying to focus, at hand? So I pulled some tarot here. And the first card that kind of popped out for us was the Empress here. So the Empress came out. Her energy, or what she wanted to say, is, I need you to be receptive to a message that I'm trying to give you. I need you to be receptive to what I'm about to say. And so she's basically saying, I need you to be open to receive this energy. And this is also this kind of clearing out. See how that looks like? It's if you can really see it here, you can see how the energy is clearing out. It's coming out of it, and it's cleaning it. So I said, of course, what is it that needs to be cleared out? What is this energy? What have we given up on? What is it that we've given up on? And Lovers, Ten of Pentacles. It was pretty obvious to me. What she was saying is that we've given up on a love that we thought would bring us a lot of abundance, a lot of fertility. She's the Empress. And not just any love, but an 8D love. Now, 8D love is like fairy tale love. It's like dream love. It's the stuff that, authors write about. And it is the stuff that women dream about. So, and maybe men dream about it too, just meeting that perfect person and everything is going smoothly and it being just, exactly what you wanted, what you prayed for. And maybe we've given up on that a little bit, collective. Maybe we've decided that, hey, this love thing that I've been praying for, that I want, I'm just going to go ahead and give up on that. So then, realignment came up. And what she is asking is, hey, I need you to realign with that first vision that you had. So there's always a first meeting. There's always a first meeting between two people that spark that joy, as we see yellow and orange kind of pop up, that powerful joy. This person came in and sparked this 8D fantasy for you. This thing that you thought could be absolutely perfect. But when kind of looking at it, it felt, it became something that wasn't what you wanted. It didn't feel like what you thought it was going to feel like, and it made you feel like you were in an illusion. Neptune coming out. Neptune is a planet of dreams and illusion, and it actually says your fantasies, yearnings, longings, potential for illusion. You felt like you were longing for something that was just a fantasy, like it wasn't even real. Like, did you make it all up? Was this person even real? Like, did they really love me the way that I thought they did? Is a relationship even real? I see a lot of lost emotion here when I look at this card. I see a lot of loss of motion. I see things in the dark trying to climb their way back up to the light. Like they see something and they don't know if it's real, but it feels real. It's drawing their attention to it, and it makes them yearn for it, but it's just so out of reach that they feel like, fuck it. You know, I can't even go there with that. So, but that being said, as the Empress, began to speak more and more and more and more, one of the things that came out was she began to be kind of really honest, and passion came out. And she was asking, hey, can we find the passion back in this situation? And the truth is that I'm scared. I'm fearful. I'm fearful. I'm fearful of this situation. Because I cannot trust anyone. The energy card that came out was acceptance. I can't trust anyone is the trigger statement. But the truth of it is, everyone deserves my love. When I am vulnerable, I am at my strongest. So what has happened is, because this didn't turn out the way that it should have, the Empress in you said fuck it and shut down. She said, I don't have to have this. I'm good. I don't have to have this. I cannot trust in this vision. I cannot trust that this is true. I can't trust that this person that came in is who they say they were, or who I need them to be, or what the situation is supposed to be. I can't trust it. And the truth of the matter is, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. So that's what is going on in this root over here. This is the situation that's causing the Empress to feel disempowered, to feel stuck in a very negative place, even though she may not know she is. So the Empress wants you to know that the place that she's in, it feels like she doesn't want to be here. She says, I don't want to be in this place that I'm in. But the truth of everything is that I need to look at the truth of where I want to be. And so I asked her, well, where do you want to be, my dear? Where do you want to be? And she said, I want to be home. I want to be home. And I want to create a connection. Now, when I see connection with fire, I see people around a bonfire. When you have people around the bonfire, what are they doing? They're talking, they're cuddling, they're connecting, they're talking under the stars, they're be sharing some of their most secretive moments with each other. They're building, they're they're falling in love. And that's what the Empress wants. She wants to create this intimate bond with this person, with this lover that has come into her life and ignited this dream that almost feels like a fantasy of this 8D love. She wants to connect with him. And not just him. She wants to connect with him, and she wants to connect with his world. Now, this is other people around too. She wants to connect with his world. She wants to be in his world, and she wants him to be in her world. She wants to share a world with him. She said she wants to connect with her womb with him. Meaning she's the empress. She wants to have his baby. She wants to start a family with him, but she wants to grow with him. She wants to be fertile. She's the empress. You know, she's looking for her 10 of pentacles. You know, she wants to be fertile with him. She wants to create abundance with him. And very blatantly, she wants to have sex with him. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But if you look at how they're having sex, he's holding her. He's caressing her ass. He's, you know, he's enjoying her. She wants to be enjoyed by him. She wants to sensual. She wants a very sensual type of relationship with him. And that word came to me, sensual, and she actually gave me the card sensuality. This is what she wants with him. She wants sensuality with him. She wants I just see like fantasy love, like roses and butterflies and sunshine. I mean, this is the Empress, and she is in fantasy about this, but this is her reality. This is her reality. And this is a relationship healing card, actually. And what it says is the frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings, experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. So she's saying she wants to feel him on all levels, on all her senses. Her mind, her body, her spirit, all of them. She wants to be intimate with him in his mind. In his world, in his deepest, darkest secrets. She wants to be his diary, his safe place, his safe place. She wants to be his safe place. Very safe here in this environment. She wants to create sacred spaces for him that they can connect to in her womb. How sacred is the womb? She's saying, come into me, come into my world. Like, I want to build this with you. There's an actual rainbow right there, I just noticed. She wants rainbows. She wants this happy ending. And she wants the joy of physical pleasure with you. But not just, I guess I'm talking to the divine masculine here. She wants the joy of physical pleasure with you. Not just sex, but not actually, just the physical act of sex. More of the play, the joy, the fun. And saying that, okay, you're talking to me before I can even get to the cards. Play. See these two dolphins? She wants to play with you. She wants to play with you sexually. She wants sex to be fun. She wants to play with you around, intimacy. She sees these intimate moments with you. I don't know if there's a couch involved, but I see like a couple like kind of romping around on a couch kind of thing. That's the kind of play she wants. So the Empress here, wanting all these different things. Her main message that she wanted to say is she doesn't want to give up on this. She doesn't want to give up on this. She wants you to realize that basically you need to clear out the negative energy here of this relationship. Whatever negativity that you have, you need to clear that out. Realize that everyone deserves your love. I open my heart to heal and release. We have the heart chakra. So I want to kind of talk about the chakras that cross affects other chakras. We tend to look at chakras in a vacuum, but It's really the chakras that are kind of in close vicinity with with each chakra that also affects it. Like the one directly below, like the root chakra, directly below is the lower chakra. So actually, the earth is what really affects the root chakra. That's why grounding, which popped up over here, talking about the root chakra. That's why grounding is so important. It's connecting with those lower chakras to bring the energy up from the earth to heal those and center those. And we actually have chakras in the bottom of our feet. So, yeah, so she's asking you to open your heart, to heal, to know that you're exactly where you need to be. Focus on the fact that you're exactly where you need to be, instead of her focusing on the fact that I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this space. I don't want to be here. And that's the feeling that I get in my heart when I say that, is that someone who's watching this is just saying, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this space. I don't want to be here. But know that you're exactly where you should be. Know that when you are vulnerable, you are at your strongest. You're at your strongest. So right now you may be feeling I'm vulnerable right now. I'm going through all this stuff with this person right now, and I'm feeling like I just want to say forget it, and none of this matters. But and you can also be saying this person doesn't deserve my love. We have been seeing where maybe some people have been hurt in the collective and kind of going through all that. And if you are in a relationship right now, or, you're kind of feeling like, I have gone through too much with this person. Like, I feel stupid even trying to be with them anymore. They don't deserve my love. Who are they to think they can do whatever they want and I'm going to love them anyway? Well, one of the parts of this journey is learning how to understand unconditional love is based on no condition. It's crazy, I know. And it's difficult. It's a difficult type of love. And it's a love that's shared not by too many people. And not too many people can even fathom that type of love. But it does exist. It does exist. And when you open your heart and you're truly vulnerable and you truly understand it, you can get there. I'm not there. I'm not going to lie. It takes a minute. This is the growing process. What the Empress is trying to ask you is, though, don't give up on the process. Like, realign with the original vision. Realign with how you felt originally when this person first came into your life. So, as the Empress was speaking, she wanted you to know that the kingdom of God is within you. And this is Luke 17:21. So the name of my channel is Meta Christian or Mana World, but if you're, coming from Meta Christian, I don't really get into the Bible that much or talk about God or any of that. I think your beliefs are your beliefs, but I do know that I am spirit led, and I was led to use these cards. So maybe they're having a hard time connecting to this journey, and I get it. And I think people find God where they find Him. I found Him, in the Bible. I found Him in Christianity. So I don't knock anybody else where they find Him. I just say be able to go wherever He takes you, even if it's outside of what you would normally believe. And if you are here on this channel, then I would say that's what you're probably doing anyway. But the kingdom of God is within you. So what she's saying is there's a powerful, powerful light within you that you can create whatever you want to create. That you don't have to give up on your dream, on your fantasy, if you want to call it. That whatever is happening in the 8D vision, you can bring it into right into your reality, but you have to believe in it. Like you can't give up on it. So the Empress decided to really talk because I asked her kind of what do we need to do? What do we need to do, Empress? What do we need to do to realign with this vision? To be able to receive. She gave us receive, and then she also gave us accept. How do we receive and accept? How do we gain passion again, and then how do we feel empowered in this situation? Because once again, the Empress she doesn't feel like she has any power. She feels like she's just kind of sitting here. She's trying to find her power again. She's trying to manifest that thing that she thought it was, but once again, that vision was kind of stolen from her because of whatever circumstances, and I didn't really get into the circumstances, but whatever circumstances happened within the relationship, it almost made it feel like, once again, that it was like an illusion or something. Like it was never real in the first place. It wasn't real. That's all I keep hearing is it wasn't real. It wasn't real. So I had to go on with reality. This wasn't a part of my reality is what I'm hearing. This wasn't a part of my reality. So this relationship, it never came into my world is what I'm hearing. So maybe these relationships people are not okay. Of course, they're not in communication, but for some reason they don't feel like they are a part of each other's world. Not enough where the relationship is cemented. The foundation, that's what it is, home. The foundation of the relationship isn't cemented. So what Empress is saying is, I want to create home. I want to bring this illusion into my reality. I want to create this for real. I want to bring it here. And that's what I'm working on. You know, she's got her eye on the prize here. As you see that eye, all the fire. This is what she wants. And she wants you to understand that this is what you want. This is the Empress inside of you. All right? She's showing up to tell you your own truth. Like, you might want to say, none of it matters. I don't care. I don't believe in it. But that ain't what you really feel. Down deep in your heart, you feel something totally different. And if you keep denying what's in your heart, you're going to damage yourself. You know, you're going to close off. You're going to, you'll live in fear. Instead of, being empowered, say, I'm exactly where I need to be, you'll always say, I don't want to be here. Basically, lack thinking and that mindset, it starts in the root, because that's the root chakra is survival instinct, thriving, things like that. So for this to come out, passion, if you stay in this energy of this, this was an illusion, this didn't work, basically I'm scared. So then you'll always be scared. You'll always be scared to open your heart. You'll always be scared to have passion for love. And you don't want to do that to yourself. So I don't know if I'm speaking to the feminine or the masculine, the entire collective, who's ever going through whatever it is. Don't close your heart. Don't lose the vision. Don't think you can't trust anyone. Accept that everyone deserves your love. Even the ones that you feel like don't deserve your love, they still deserve your love. Now, no one's saying that you should be abused or anything like that. You have to use your common sense with things. But everyone deserves your love. It's okay to love, is what that's saying. Is everyone's not going to hurt you. It's okay to be vulnerable. And it's okay to be vulnerable with this person. Now, this is definitely spirits talking, because if I was just in my flesh, a lot of the stuff that I have been reading, I would have told the collective to leave this, to abandon this relationship a long time ago. I'll be honest. But Spirit is saying, actually have faith in it, and for a reader to tell you this is being pressed upon, because as a reader, that's not something you ever want to tell someone, is if you're in a bad relationship, leave. And that's still the case. Like, don't be abused or anything crazy, but once again, use your discernment. But what this is saying is that at least admit to yourself that this is what you want. At least admit that, because not admitting that this is what you wanted and that it's still something that you want, that you're willing to work. And that's what this is. This is really what this is saying. This is a relationship that you're still willing to work for. You still want to put your all into it. You still have hope for it. You still want it to happen. Like, you want it to happen. You're lying to yourself if you are saying that you don't want it to happen, because you do. You do. Trust me, you do. Okay, so I wanted to know what was something from the ancestors had to say about it. And what I got was Kin of the Red Hawk Tribe. Now, I didn't read the book, and I guess I can read the book. But what this basically told me was that you two are kin, meaning you two are of the same tribe. You two are twins. You're connected. It keeps saying it over and over again. You two are of the same tribe. Though you may have different gifts, you may do different things, you two work in tandem together. And the ancestors has been trying to tell you that for a little while, is that this is a divinely guided connection. You two are connected. But I want to look at the book. All right, so, okay. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. So once again, the Empress is saying, be open, be receptive. This is also the crown chakra opening up as well. So we have the crown chakra to make an appearance. This also affecting the root chakra. Okay. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have an ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different to you. So what did I just say? Okay, so this is concerning, a relationship, because that's how it's coming up in the spread. So basically what is saying is, you will instinctively recognize them when you meet them. So maybe you met this person and shit moved fast, like super fast. And maybe that's why you're feeling like, you know what? This wasn't real. Like, this was an illusion. This person couldn't really have been who they said they were. And that's that feeling I kept getting. Like, they were saying, we were never in each other's world. We were never in each other's world. It's because how you met, you must have come in so fast. And that's usually how it happens with twins, from what I understand, is that you come in fast and you kind of separate really quickly too. So maybe you two didn't get a chance to really know each other. You didn't really get to build that foundation, that the Empress is wanting. That's what she means, is she wants home. Maybe you guys didn't build the foundation of home. It was like, I recognize you. Like the ancestors were saying, you guys are from the same tribe. I recognize you. I recognize you immediately. How is that possible? That must be an illusion, right? Okay, so you may be different from one another. That's what I said when I saw the cards. Same tribe, but you may be different. So you are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision. Have patience. Trust your vision. Remember, you had an 8D vision, right? You had an 8D vision. You had a vision about a love that you wanted, a love that you saw, a love that actually came into your life because this person, I don't know if you met him in real life, if you didn't meet him or whatever happened, this person came in and ignited that vision. And the Empress is like, remember, realign with that vision. And also the cards are saying, realign. Clearly trust your vision and have patience. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion because your words have greater influence than you may realize. When the moment is right, take action. Okay, so this is such a twin flame reading. I'm so sorry. And I'm probably not going to get through the rest of these piles because it's just how it happens. So communication is coming with you guys, all right? We have seen where the divine masculines have kind of gotten their feelings and they're like, hey, I want to contact my divine feminine. I want to, tell her my truth and all that stuff, right? Well, my last video that I posted was about the communication between the two and how we wanted that communication to go because we wanted to foster reconciliation, not more destruction within the relationship. So this is saying speak your truth. Also in one of my readings, if you go back and watch, I said that the divine feminine I'm really seeing is afraid of speaking her truth. It's like she's walking on eggshells. And what she needs to realize is it's going to be her truth that sets this relationship where it should go. I should also let the collective know is when this communication comes in, it isn't a reunion. You're not just going to get back together and fall in love and, oh yes, this is exactly, no. This is a slow moving type of relationship. It's going to grow. It's going to become this. It's going to be intimate. If you two can work this right, get the communication correct, it'll be like, I want to say almost a courting type of relationship. Like it's going to slowly grow. You're going to be like, girlfriend, boyfriend, that kind of thing. So when this first comes in, don't try to make it be what it's not. Don't be like, oh my God, if I say this, then he's, going to go away. Or the divine masculine, if I say this, then I may never speak to her again. She may go away. This is my last chance. This relationship is divinely set. Everybody gets to speak their truth in this. It has to be that way if it's going to be what it needs to be. It can't be an 8D type of love. When I say 8D, I mean 8-dimensional. We're in 3-dimensional. 3-dimensional love can be fucked up, to be honest. And you really don't want 3-dimensional love. You want 8-dimensional love. But 8D love doesn't just come around because you think it should. It does take honesty. It has to be honest. It can't be anything but truth within the relationship. So when the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in this world in practical ways. So a way is going to open up for you to communicate with each other. A way is going to open up for you to realign with the vision and to be able to have a reciprocal type of communication where everybody gets to kind of say their truth and try to understand each other. Okay, so this is saying that you are with your kindred soul tribe. You will have common purpose on this planet. But the way each in the tribe goes about fulfilling and expressing will be unique. Our job is to recognize and support each other, even when it comes from different disciplines, different backgrounds. Okay, so we do know that usually they say the twins may have two different ideologies. Now, something that we have seen come up is that there's something going on where these two have some kind of differences. I don't know if it's religious differences, age differences, race differences. It's some kind of differences that are kind of keeping them from being able. And I think the masculine is having a harder time with it, whatever that is. I really think it is some kind of religious differences, though, because I keep seeing the Hierophant come up with it, and that's usually some kind of moral thing or some kind of value type of thing. Maybe they have two different sets of values or morals, a way of looking at things, or maybe someone thinks something is right and someone doesn't. But whatever it is, that is in there as well. But that doesn't mean that you can't come to some kind of agreement or some kind of compromise. I did see that as well. Another reading that I did is that this relationship needs compromise. And it's not going to be an easy compromise. But you got two people who really love each other, who really want to be with each other. They're going to find a way to compromise. They just are. So we're going to get into what can help this. So because that's the next thing I asked Spirit, like, okay, so we got this situation that I've gone over pretty thoroughly here. Got the situation. How can we help this situation? How can we, bring all these things into fruition that the Empress wants? So remember, the Empress is just another part of us, right? So how can we do that? So the Empress and Spirit begin to let me know. So the stones here that came out that will help with what we want. All right. Root chakra, hematite. So hematite came out in another reading that I did. Hematite is good for wound healing, but it's also good for establishing foundations that your soul can be built upon. Now remember, the Empress keeps saying this foundation wasn't right. Like it was kind of based in an illusion. It moved too fast. It may have even been kind of a love at first sight type of thing, or that type of energy, which can kind of seem like illusion. And maybe you two did have sex, or maybe you connected on this level a little bit too fast, and she wants to bring it, back to home. Like she wants to build a home with this person. So she's saying, hey, we need to kind of relook at the foundation of where we start this relationship. I actually, in one of my reads, I did talk about the foundation, the seeds. I remember this read. The seeds that were planted in that relationship needed to be revamped. Like it was in the beginning of the relationship, the seeds were planted that did not serve the relationship anymore. And it was overwhelming either the feminine or the masculine, I forget, or both. It was overwhelming the relationship, and the seeds needed to be relooked at. Like new seeds needed to be planted, new foundational things needed to be had. And that could be why the Hierophant keeps popping up in my head. Maybe there's some foundational principles that needs to be talked about within the relationship. I'm not sure how the relationship started, but however it started, it didn't start on good foundational principles. So those need to be looked at, and that needs to be an honest conversation. The next one that came out was carnelian. And carnelian is good for letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Shit. Yeah, no, it's not. I think that's what one of the cards said. That was the first card, was clearing. Clear that out. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step toward progress. So wow, that's cool that it came out like that. I did think I had saw that, but I thought I saw it over here somewhere, but it's in the actual same spread, which is pretty cool. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Clearing. None of this matters. The truth is, I'm clear. The truth is, I'm clear means I let go. I let go. Now, letting go means let go, be patient. We saw that. Be patient. Let go of the frustration. Let go of the control. Let go of the unforgiveness. Let go of not being able to love this person unconditionally. Let go of the fear of the I am scared. And realize when you're vulnerable, I'm at my strongest. Those are the things you need to clear out of that root chakra. And these are some of the stones that will help you do it. Carnelian and what I said, hematite. All right. So some other steps that Spirit gave us. Wow, these are a lot that came out. So I did pick some of my Christian cards over here. And oh, I like this one. Okay. Where your treasure is, your heart will be also. And that's Matthew 6:21. So what the Empress is saying is you treasure this relationship. And your focus, that's the heart chakra making an appearance again too. Your focus is on this relationship. That's the third eye. I mean the crown and probably the third eye, since I said the third eye also making an appearance. But that's the third eye is making an appearance. It's visualization, dreams. That's where your focus is. That's where you are. You treasure this relationship. And that's where your heart is. Whatever you treasure is where your heart is. So once again, the Empress is telling you, recognize where your heart is. Because that's where your treasure is. And that's okay. To deny that of yourself, to say fuck it, none of this matters, just leaves you in fear. Just leaves you, instead of passion, you are passionless. You don't have passion. You're passionless. You're scared. Okay, so rejoice because your names are written in heaven. This relationship is written, it's in stone, it's set. You should rejoice. It's not what you want it to be right now. But what Spirit is saying is rest assured, it damn sure ain't fantasy neither. It's real. It's written. The relationship is written. It's true. It's okay to want it. It's okay to admit to yourself that you love this person. But if you could have your way, you would have this person. You haven't given up on the relationship. You would be blessed. You will be blessed. Don't worry. You will be blessed. The relationship will be blessed. You will get your 10 of Pentacles. You will have your abundance. You will have your home. Just realign with the vision. That's all she's asking you to do is clear out all this negative energy and to realign with the vision. So the affirmation that you should be saying to yourself. Yeah, I got so many cards. Okay, so the affirmations that you should be saying to yourself is, also I want to talk about that frequency. It's a healing frequency that you should listen to. I am blessed because you are blessed. Everyone deserves my love. Everyone deserves my love. So whenever you feel that energy of being angry, of being vengeful, of being vengeful, of being closed down, of being just upset with the whole thing, even mad at God. Some of you are mad at God, but just mad. Remember, everyone deserves your love because you're that type of being. Your love is so special and so true and so beautiful that everybody deserves just a little piece of it, even if it feels like they don't. That's how special you are. Has nothing to do with them. Has everything to do with you. Um, this asks you to reconnect with your feminine energy and pursue something that ignites your fire, and then you got fire. Then you get being around the fire. Connect with fire. Open the gates of your fortress and explore. And then we did have sex. So hey, look, I don't know what's going on with y'all. I'm not telling y'all to go have sex. I did not say that. What I'm saying is being sexual will connect you to passion. It will, and the Empress wants sex. She wants that. Open the gates of your fortress and explore. You can take that however you want. But don't be afraid to, I did say that. She wants to have fun sexually. So, I don't know. Maybe some of you haven't had sex in a while, or maybe you're a little maybe you're afraid to explore sexually. Maybe this person that came into your life um, maybe opened you up sexually. Um, Maybe you shared some really intimate moments with this person, and that's with you. Like, it's okay to reflect on that. It's okay to remember that. It's okay to realign the vision to that. It's okay to enjoy that. To that opens your womb, actually, and it opens sensuality opens your womb, and your womb is a creativity and birth. This is not all about sex itself, the act of, but it is about being in that energy, in that frequency. Okay, so frequency. Let me see. So, let me see here. All right, so one of the frequencies that I think, the frequency of sensuality is what is going to heal you. And that is actually, I would say that's 417 hertz, which is the sacral chakra. Because that's kind of where that sensuality, I think, is going to manifest itself. And so that's going to help open that up. Another thing that's going to help open that up is to soak in a bath. Soak in a bath. See how she has like her candles and her stuff. Like, really go soak in a bath. Even if you're divine masculine, I don't know, men like to take baths too, I'm sure. Just soak. Turn on some music. Put in some aromatherapy. And just relax. Just have that time, for yourself. That's in itself will open up that sacral chakra and put some joy, some sensuality back into your life. Dance. Look, I always tell people to dance, but dance. The Empress likes to have fun. She's free. Like, she likes to dance and have a good time. She likes to be in nature and all that stuff, but she also likes to have friends. And then people did come out. Have some fun with some people. Go hang out with some friends. I mean, I know we're supposed to be in quarantine or whatever, but go to somebody's house. Go hang out. Go talk. Go have a conversation. At least call somebody and listen to some music in the background. Like, do something. Beauty rituals. So, what I see with her too is she's actually painting. She's painting henna. Beauty rituals inspire creativity. And you did get the creative, that create card. Creativity, whatever that is, whether that's painting, it's very playful. It can be very fun. It can be very nurturing to the soul to be creative. So make your beauty rituals creative. Like, maybe you want to make some recipes for some skin treatments or different soaps or make candles or jewelry. You know, jewelry can be a beauty treatment. You know, I wear certain crystals for skin issues, for, you know, just different things. So create those rituals that are going to make you happy, but that are also going to make you creative as well. That's playful. Beauty rituals can be playful. Rest. I see rest. Get some rest. So I see this rainbow here, kind of, yeah, kind of just get some rest and dream about the rainbow that you want. It's okay. It's okay. And you may be dreaming about this connection, is also what this could be saying. You could be dreaming about it a lot. And maybe that's also kind of making you feel I just want to let this go. So maybe that's, yeah, and you feel like you can't get away from it and it's in your dreams, but do your best to really get some rest, maybe meditate, ground, all that good stuff. Oh, journal, journaling. Journaling is great. It's just a wonderful way to get your emotions out, to get your thoughts out, to see your words on paper. Because this chick looks schizophrenic, right? She looks a little off, right? This is how you feel on the inside when you hold all those emotions in. So get that stuff out. Get you a journal, and get you a journal that you like. Like, I love journals because I'm a writer, so I have journals all over the place. Get you one to help you out. Aromatherapy. I think I said aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is so good. I actually sell these products for aromatherapy. I'll put it in the links in the comments or whatever. But aromatherapy, just, it can take you to a whole nother place. It can take you wherever you want to go. You know, it can make you relax to sleep. It can make you relax to meditate. It can give you energy to get up and go. There is scents like that I smell that literally make me feel like beautiful, like just feel good. Actually, hold on here. I think one of the cards did say, and it was jasmine. So jasmine can reignite passion. So get you some jasmine. Get you some jasmine. You know, that's I might, you know, just burn some. And lavender. Lavender is good as well. For some reason dandelion popped into my head for some reason. But calm. Get to a calming place. Get to a calming place. You know, get to a calming space. Sacred space. I remember hearing sacred space. Create a sacred space for yourself to just be calm, to relax, to do aromatherapy, to smell your jasmine, so we got health checkup here. So I've got health, I think, before. Now we're dealing with the root chakra, so that's like lower extremities, your legs, you know, things that make you, you know, carry you, your foundational structures, your legs, your feet, ankles, knees, hips, you know, things like that, hip joints, lower back. So we did see womb come up, so maybe fertility. So I'll just pull a little bit here to kind of see. We'll have to get into the other deck with the root chakra. Be root chakra continued. I think we got mostly. I'm not taking all that. I think we kind of got mostly, but you know what? I may just go ahead and get into the other piles. Maybe I can just do it really quickly though. Get through it, you know, just as quick as possible. But I really kind of want to get some tarot on this health check here to kind of see. And it could be emotional help. So let's kind of just figure that out a little bit. Okay, Spirit. Alright. Yeah, okay. I knew. Okay, so you may have like a scare with health. Maybe something unexpected happens health-wise that you may feel like it's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening with my health. But you'll get through it. Like you'll get right through, you know, whatever it is. Can you tell me? Did that come out? Okay. All right, this is an emotional situation. This is an emotional situation. So it's really important that you keep yourself together emotionally. I mean, there may be something that happens that kind of turns your home life kind of upside down, but it's going to cause actually a reconciliation to happen as well. I see. Oh, okay. So what I'm seeing is that something has happened at home that was unexpected, that turned everything upside down. We got people who may be indulging in some addictive type of behaviors. We have a lot of fiery emotions going on and a lot of quick words going back and forth. Now maybe people are not taking care of their health like they should. Yeah. People are not taking care of their health like they should. But perspective needs to change. Perspective needs to change. A softer perspective needs to be taken. A more feminine approach needs to be taken with this situation. So these are also piles that we need to get into for the root chakra. And I'm going to go with these really quickly. Unfortunately, yeah, I'll probably get into those really quickly. I'm going to try to get into those really quickly. We're an hour in. So I might as well just go with it. By the way, just so people know, if you book a reading with me, now I tell people usually to give like an hour and a half. for a reading. Sometimes they will go over. Some people may book up to 2 hours. Whatever. Just, you don't want to ever leave in the middle of a reading because you will get half information. Okay, so, yeah. So somebody's health is kind of bad because they're depressed. They're feeling miserly about a home situation. They're trying to protect their treasure. They're trying to protect what's theirs. They feel like they're living moment to moment. They feel like shit is just going crazy around them. They feel like there may be a path that they're trying to get to. If they could just get a little help, a little collaboration, maybe they could get there. But they keep looking behind them. They keep looking back. But so they're caught in between two places. This is causing just some health issues concerning taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. So there's an awakening happening, a consciousness happening, and also you may be getting headaches. Maybe having headaches. It's like a split. It's like a split happening. Within this person. Yeah, headaches. I do see where you may be getting some headaches, but all your health problems is being caused by your situation. You just need to chill. This will solve all your health problems. You need to chill. You need to get to a sacred space. You need to relax, and you need to chill. You need to meditate. Get in touch with the source. Let them give you some guidance. Download some instructions for you. This is what you need to do. This is going to help you with your health problems. So if you are experiencing some health issues, know that it's all to do with your environment. It's not exactly health issues going on within your actual body, like organs and all that shit. A lot of it's just coming from your mental health, is stressing your body out. Okay, I just really wanted to get some clarification on that. There was another card that I saw that I'm like, okay. All right, so for those of you who are in delusion or think you're in delusion, I'm so delusional about this relationship, I don't want to pick on you because I know that feeling. The source says, whatever you ask my name, I will do. Whatever you ask my name, I will do. So some of you have been praying about this relationship. Like, just really praying about it. It's something that you do want. It's something that you've asked God for. You're really praying about this relationship. But you're not seeing the results. You're not seeing it happen. So you're losing faith in it. And what the source is saying is, you asked me for it. You came to me as my child. I told you I was going to give it to you. I told you it was going to be an 8D love, that a fantasy type of love is something that people are going to be talking about. It's that kind of love. It's the kind of love that people look at. Okay, so I channeled this song, When I'm With You. That song. That's the energy. When I'm with you, I hear a song that makes me laugh and smile and sing. When I'm with you, it's for real. I can't sing, sorry. What I feel. The part is the part people do stop and stare and smile at us. Like, when I'm with you, people wonder why they feel joy or happy around us. I forget all the lyrics that came out when I was, I don't know how old I was. I remember singing the song. But that's the kind of love that the people I'm reading for, this is the kind of love that they have prayed for. That type of love. And that's the kind of love that they saw when they met this person. for the first time that they immediately fell in love with, love at first sight, instant recognition of we're supposed to be together because you're kindred spirits, because that's what twins are. They're supposed to be together. They are connected. They recognize each other immediately, usually on some type of level. That love, you asked for it. It may didn't come the way you thought it was, but that doesn't mean that it isn't real and that it isn't exactly what you prayed for. So that needed to come out. All right, so we're going to put this pile away. I'm not going to bother to put these back in the deck until after I get through all of it. It might say something later, and I want to go back to a pile and get these. Okay, so that's that pile. Second pile that came out, the second energy that came out to talk to the collective about. Now, this is all concerning this situation, okay? Oh, wait a minute. The energy of this is empowered. You want to be, she needs to be empowered. Or the root chakra, it needs to be empowered and it needs to be cleared. So that's actually the energy of the root chakra. It needs to be empowered and it needs to be cleared. Or was it acceptance? No, I'm sorry. It was acceptance. It's a lot of acceptance that the root needs to do. You know, accept that it's the love that they want. Accept that it's not perfect. Accept, you know, that they have fear, that they don't have passion like they should. Accept that they feel like they can't trust anyone, that their heart is closed, and that there's soul work that they really, really need to do, which is why we're going to be getting into this read pretty soon. Alright, so the High Priestess made an appearance for the root chakra. And what she came to say is guidance. There's guidance that needs to happen. And that guidance is for expansion. 3 is the number of expansion. And what came out was science, expand your mind. And so she also said the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. So what she's saying is expand your mind about this issue, about this relationship. Understand that the whole twin flame journey, because let's just go ahead and talk about this is probably twin flame that we're talking about here. And once again, I do apologize because I know people are like, why we keep talking about the twins all the time? Ain't nobody talking about nothing else, blah, blah, blah. I got you. I get it. But that's just what's going on right now. Sorry, I need something to drink. Okay, so she's asking you to expand your mind about this relationship. Now, when I see science, I start thinking about like, it's time to find out your astrology code, your chakra code, your human blueprint. It's time to start doing your sacred geometries. It's time to expand your mind, to really expand your mind, like going into the High Priestess world. The High Priestess world is deep. It's just full of magic. That's what she does. She's a spiritual worker. And what she's saying is this twin flame thing is way beyond just you getting with a person and making babies and over here what the Empress wants to do. That's cool. That's great. You should focus on that because you deserve love too. You deserve that. But it's really to grow you into who you're supposed to be. This journey should actually take you to a place that you couldn't have gotten on your own. So I think I've mentioned before that I am a twin. And, you know, I wouldn't be doing any of this if I had not met my twin flame. I wouldn't be on here doing my tarot. I wouldn't be a spiritual worker. I wouldn't be a spiritual counselor. I wouldn't be doing really any of the things that I'm doing. Because when I met my twin, it forced me to look at, to go into places that I wouldn't normally go, just to connect with my twin. It's like a fire or a push. However it happens for you, whether it's to connect with your twin that you go into different avenues, or how that push happens for you, but it's something in that relationship that is going to move you to be in your purpose. And your purpose is to gain wisdom. A part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. So what the High Priestess is asking you to do is to accept this challenge in this relationship as a way to gain wisdom, as a way to grow, as a way to become who it is that you're supposed to become, which is really why the journey isn't really for you. The twin flame isn't really for you. It's for the collective, because the twins themselves together is a force to be reckoned with. When they do come together, usually when twins come together, you have these twins that are usually out here teaching, doing whatever spiritual work they're doing, whether that's doing what I'm doing or whatever it is. And they're usually doing it together, even though they may do it in different ways. Like you may have one that's an oracle reader and one that's a Reiki healer, or whatever. But they're working in tandem with each other, symbiotic dance with each other. That comes from expanding and growing and becoming your higher self and working on your chakras and doing that soul work, boom, that you have to do. So the High Priestess is saying you got to do some soul work. Now, soul work to me is what we're doing right now. This isn't all about, love and all that. I mean, yeah, it ended up focusing on that relationship, but this is work. This is you clearing out your chakras. This is you sitting down and trying to figure out why you feel the way you feel, why you say fuck it all the time, because this is not the first time this came up in one of my readings, is that I'm dealing with a collective that just says fuck it. They get frustrated and they give up on their dreams. I'm dealing with people that give up on their dreams. I'm dealing with people that have escape avoidance type tendencies, that have addiction, that cannot be intimate in relationships. They have a lot of shit. This collective right here that's watching my videos, it got a lot of shit with them. A lot of emotional stuff that they really need to get through. That's what soul work is about. People want to get on this journey and they want to they want to talk to an Orisha. They want to become an Orisha. They want to be Oshun, which is the most popular one right now. You were smart. Well, I'm not going to say that. Oshun, I love Oshun. But I'm more of Oya. But in any case, that soul work is imperative. People want to think it's like making their altars and this and that. Yeah, I don't really have an altar. I talk to the ancestors like they are my ancestors. But yeah, people do the altars and this and that, and they have the religious aspect. They do all this stuff, right? They like that stuff. They like the rituals and burning the candles and doing the new moon shit. They like that stuff because that stuff seems fun. That's that charmed shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that WWF or whatever network. But the real soul work is nothing like that. It's something completely different. It's really figuring out all this shit that's wrong with you and getting it together and getting it right and living at a higher frequency. It's about high frequency living, and that's what my channel is about. That's what it's always been about. It's high frequency living. It's just that we equate all of what we're doing with the reading and stuff is just twin flame. But this is just for an individual, for a person who's trying to get to another level. This talked about lovers. But maybe there's a dream. Lovers could also symbolize making a choice. And we got pinnacle. Maybe it's not love. Maybe it is career. It's a dream that you had that was like a fantasy for you. Whether it could be starting your own business, or I don't get my nails done, by the way. So if you guys are looking like, what happened to this nail? I bite my nails. I choose this one is the one that I bite, and I let the rest of them grow. And I don't get my nails done. These are my real nails, so that's why this one isn't done. But you could have a dream, a business that you always wanted to do, that you thought you were called to do, and you put everything into it, like everything. You put your money into it. You cashed out your 401k and you did it, but it's just not going. So you said, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm not worried about this dream anymore. I'll go on to something else." And deep down, you want that dream. Deep down, you want to manifest that dream. You want to put that dream in your room, in your womb, and you want to birth that dream. Keep focused on it. Don't give up on it. But in order to get it, you got to do the soul work. And you got to realize that everything you do should be a journey to gain wisdom so you can expand. We got Saturn. Saturn likes to study. He's smart. He's also very cunning. He would get around the challenge and figure out how to use it for his benefit. And that's what the high priestess is telling you to do. Okay. So, sorry, it's the water or coffee, actually. So, a high priestess comes to bring transformation. The energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition. So she's saying, you know what? To expand your mind about this, it's going to be a huge transition. Because you are used to thinking of this journey in one way, and she's asking you to expand your mind, think of it in a totally different way, and take it to a level that maybe you're not used to. Like deep, deep, deep into the spiritual world. So, with this, I'm actually seeing kind of the pineal gland, third eye. So, let's see here. Excuse me. Sinuses. Okay. 852 hertz is the frequency for third eye chakra. And you can get these, like, you can go on YouTube and get the different, they'll play the different frequencies. So you can do that. But that will help to open that up for you, to foster that transformation, so you can receive it, like the Empress said, so you can receive it. So this is what the high priestess is telling you. And if you look at her crown is open. That crown keeps making an appearance. We got third eye and crown here. Dreams. Stage of higher knowledge. Okay, so this is what she's calling you to be. Look at the crown. Look at that. She's saying you're a stage of higher knowledge. And that's why you've been called to this relationship. That's why you've been called to this journey. It's for you to gain the wisdom to be able to help other people on this journey. It's a certain kind of wisdom to be gained from any journey, whether that's you trying to start a business or being in a twin flame relationship or any relationship or whatever it is. There's always wisdom to be gained, to be learned, and to be shared. And that's what she's saying. You're a stage of higher knowledge. You should be collecting knowledge. Higher knowledge. We're talking about like alchemy, astrology, astronomy, quantum physics, geometry, sacred geometry. We're talking about stuff that people, planetary knowledge, planetary grid work, energy work, shit. I mean, just the kind of stuff that people don't usually talk about. That's what this card means, the science card. That's what that means. When it says expand your mind, that's the type of knowledge that I'm talking about. You know, if you are Christian, you make in metaphysical Christianity. That's where I started my journey, was in metaphysical Christianity, and it was part of me expanding my mind and going to different places and not being afraid to go there, not having that fear to go there, but just going there and learning and being open to receive the guidance that you're supposed to be receiving, and expanding. 3, number of expansion, and expanding in the ways you're supposed to, or that you should. See here. So we asked High Priestess, all of this helps the collective, but it also helps us. Because what she's saying is, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So she's telling you how to receive this thing that you're asking for over here that the Empress wants. And that's Matthew 21:22. She's telling you how to manifest this thing over here is by expanding your mind, understanding that this journey is for the stage of higher knowledge. And so we're going to take a look at the stage of higher knowledge. Just see if it has a little bit more insight. Seek what feels true, even beyond the logical. That's what the High Priest is asking you to do. If something doesn't feel right, challenge it and dig deeper. Educate and inform yourself. When I say expand your mind, you should be reading books about this journey. Not just, and when I say reading books, but really studying this journey. So a lot of people think that studying this twin flame thing is just about watching videos all the time. That's one way of doing it. Let me sage. I don't know why I want to sage for some reason. That's one way of doing it. It's not the best way, because you're not going to get all the information. You're not going to get, kind of the knowledge that you need. There's knowledge to be gained from this journey, but you got to dig deep for it. You got to really seek it out. You got to really, the knowledge that I've gained from this journey has been immeasurable. I can't even begin to tell you, which I'll do a video so I can probably, tell you a little bit of it, but it's asking you to really keep that in mind, to really go deep with this. Have faith in your own mental abilities. If others have criticized you or made you feel inadequate in understanding, cast that off as belonging to the past and not relevant to you now. So maybe some of you have been told that whatever you are doing with this relationship, or maybe you've been told that this isn't for you, you're crazy. Don't listen to them. Don't take your guidance from anyone around you. Take your guidance from spirit, because that's where you're going to receive the truth. If you've been getting that advice of, hey, this is not, you need to let this go, like this isn't, just that negative, clear all that shit out. Clear all that negativity out. You have to know that if you believe it, and you went to the creator for it, and you asked in the source's name, and you said, hey, this is what I want. This is a business relationship, whatever it is. This is where my heart is. This is what I treasure. It's what I want. If you believe it, then you're going to get it. That's it. It doesn't matter what they say. So this is also, what did I just say? If you think that just doing the video, and I think I've said this before too, you know, if you're watching a lot of the videos and all that stuff, that's cool, but if you're watching 50 million readers, you will get confused. It'll confuse you on the journey. So what this says is test all opinions, advice, research, alleged facts according to your own intuition. Now, the high priestess is all about her intuition, honey. Now, you can't tell her nothing without her going within herself, because she knows there's a God within her. She goes within herself. She listens to herself, her truth. And she's psychic. She's clairvoyant. She can probably read minds. Maybe you can too. You just don't know it. She's empathic. She could be a supernova empath too. Look it up. You really don't want to play with her. But you have to be the one to decide what's good for you, what's not, what's true for you, you know, what's not. You have to be able to use discernment. Like I said, you need discernment to select what information is for you and what's not. Like if I'm telling you to stay with your partner and he's beating you up every day, you have to use discernment. If I tell you to leave your partner, but you know for a fact that he or she is the one for you, and God has told you to stay and stick it out, then you got to do what it is that you're supposed to do. With this journey, with this walk, it is about you seeking information for yourself, for your own individual situation. And I have a video where I talk about that every journey we are the collective, but every journey is still individual. What goes on with me and my twin may not be what goes on with you and your twin. So still keep it to the individual. It's really important that you are going into the 5D and connecting with your twin. Because I have told you in other readings that you are telepathically connected. You can talk to each other. I channeled a song today. It wasn't the one When I'm With You. Oh, Tony Terry. It was, that's who sings that, When I'm With You. It was Luther Vandross, Here and Now. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. And that's the DM communicating that. But that's also the DM saying, hey, don't give up on the vision. So yeah, all right. So use your logic, intellect, which can also be a gift. Use it for humanity. So everything that you're going to be getting from this journey, it says the sacred feminine intelligence recognizes truth and is able to guide you as to how to best use it for your noble goals. So you're going to be getting the truth here from this situation. And like I said, it is the divine feminine energy that needs to kind of take over a little of the conversation, things like that. It needs to be like a softer, nurturing type of energy. And that's how, whatever knowledge you gain is how you're going to communicate it. Now, this could also be talking about the communication that's going to go down between the DM and the DF. That communication itself, is needs to be more feminine oriented, softer. A truth will have to come out. A truth will have to be spoken. But if everybody's doing their homework, their soul work, if everybody's doing their soul work, then this shouldn't be an issue. When you guys come together and have that conversation, it should go somewhat as planned. May not be perfect, might hit some bumps, but it shouldn't be destructive. Which is why it's very important that you're watching these videos leading up to that communication. Okay? So, the high priestess went on to say, to reiterate what she wants you to concentrate on. So she's asking you to manifest. Thank you. That's what it was. And she's telling you how to manifest. She needs you to do the soul work, to do the transformation, to bring this in, what you want. If you believe it, you will receive it. Now, there is a bigger goal. Okay? the bigger goal is for you to transform, to become the high priestess within you, whether you masculine or feminine. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. So I asked her, what exactly, are we manifesting? Because we need to focus our intention, what she was telling us. And she said, basically, to reiterate once again, you're dreaming of a family. You're dreaming of a family. You're dreaming of a family that you want to, the Empress says you actually want to create. Okay? That's what you're dreaming of. And so she's saying, hey, I'm telling you, you do the soul work, I can transform this for you. You can transform this. This can be what you want it to. You can gain the wisdom, you can gain the insight. I see all these dark colors. So this relationship may feel like it's almost cold. This relationship could feel like it's cold, like there's no life in it, like there's no energy in it. It could really feel that way. And Neptune over here was dark as well and illusionary. And that's where that illusion kind of comes in, where it can feel dreamy, like it's not real, or because it's so dead. There's no communication happening. Feelings are very deep here. And once again, dreams. So you two are dreaming of each other, and that's the number 3. Expand your dream. Transform your dream. Expand it. Get over the obstacles. Let it change. 5 is the number of change. Let it change. So you may have a certain ideal in your mind about what a family should look like, what a relationship is going to look like, or whatever. And what this is actually asking you is to change your perspective of that. And I saw that, I think, over here. I think I got the hangman or something somewhere where I was saying they need to change their perspective and look at it in a more feminine type of way, more nurturing type of way. That's what this is saying too. Like someone maybe needs to expand and to change how they're feeling about and so 26. And so I saw 26 on one of my videos. It was 2626. I don't know if that's a significant date, 26. I don't know if it's someone's birthday, anniversary. Okay, 26 it recognizes the divine soul's purpose. Your soul has a purpose. It has a calling on you. A divine calling. This walk, this twin flame journey is a divine calling. And maybe you don't know that. So maybe you need to transform how you're looking at this situation. It's actually a divine calling. It isn't something that you could just say fuck it and give up on it. I mean, you can, but it's going to be something that lingers with you. It's something that's close to your heart. It's something that you treasure. It's something that you can see the bigger picture for. Like, in your heart that this journey isn't just for you, that it's for a greater purpose. You know it. You can feel it. So giving up on the journey itself, giving up on this relationship, unfortunately means giving up on the journey itself. Like walking away from it. Can you make that choice? Remember, I said the lovers is also an indication the choice should be made as well. With the 10, so of abundance. Can you make the choice to walk away from what may be the most abundant thing to you? Your calling. That's what that is asking of you. Or the question. So the high priestess asks you to speak your truth. Speak from the heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So once again, there may be some of you who are either afraid to speak your truth or don't know what your truth even is. That's clearing out that stuff in there. And the crystal is turquoise, which I love turquoise. I wear turquoise all the time. It's one of my favorite stones. Yeah. So, okay, wait a minute. So she's telling you how to get your dream right here. She says, speak it and you will manifest your destiny. Truth, manifestation, destiny. This whole time she's been saying, speak your truth, go deeper, realize this is deeper, speak your truth. You got to figure out what that truth is. You got to do that soul work. Because here's the thing, if you can't see the truth of it, you'll manifest something else. You got to manifest what you want. That's what it's saying. You got to manifest what you got to make the choice. So I'm going to do a video about twins, and one of the things that is true, and I had heard this before, didn't really understand it when I was kind of beginning the journey and getting on the journey and all this other shit that you go through, but basically, once you make the choice, once you decide that this is what you want, once you make the choice that, first of all, once you make the choice that that person is your twin, then that person is your twin. Okay? Once you make the choice that I'm not going to settle for anything but my twin, then you get your twin. That's really how that works. And that's really what Spirit is calling you to do, is not to give up on your dream, not to give up on what you want. Because giving up on your settling, so this is what you hear. This is what you hear. There's nothing wrong with settling. That's why you're single, because you don't want to settle. You need to settle. Actually, no, that's the opposite of what you should do. You should not settle. Settling breaks your heart. Settling will break your heart. Settling will make you feel like you're not worthy of the love that you thought you had. The love you prayed for. Settling makes you question God, because didn't God tell you that you would have this love that you wanted? Didn't He promise you that? Settling is a trick. Do not settle. It's a trick. They make you feel like being single is the worst thing. Are you just going to die alone? What's alone? What's this alone that everybody keeps talking about? What is that? It's a fear. It's a scare tactic. It's a tactic of fear to make you believe that there's no God in you, that you got to settle. You can't manifest what it is that you actually deserve. Once you decide that you deserve what you deserve, and that's what it is, and you're not taking anything else, you get that thing. I've seen it happen. So we have our throat chakra here making an appearance with turquoise, and then manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. So we did get, let me pour her, because she did have the, all right, so yeah, so she did come out with empowerment here. Empowered. Focus on confidence. Focus on being empowered by the situation. Focus on the fact that you were chosen for this. This is a divine calling. You're going to be empowered by the end of this. Focus on the fact that you're going to get exactly what God told you and exactly what He promised you. You have to have confidence in that. You have to clear out any fear any fear, or you're going to manifest fear. You're going to manifest exactly what you don't want, because that's what you focused on. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. And topaz is a good stone for that. And then we had hold on. Where did it go? Here we go. Destiny. Third eye making an appearance. Oh, I saw that with the pineal gland and all that too. Says follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Once again, the high priestess saying use your discernment, use your intuition, because that's what she's all about. Do the things you got to do to get the guidance that you need. Okay? Expand your mind. Expand your understanding. Be the sage of higher knowledge. Seek the truth. The stone is fluorite. This is fluorite. Pretty too. Alright, so then we asked the high priestess to give us some directions on how to get in touch with the guides here. How to do all the things she just told us we need to do. And she said massage. Now see how she's with the lower back too? And maybe that has to do with the root chakra. There's also in the lower back, emotions are held in the lower back. You can look that up, because in your back, different type of emotions are held in different places. Like middle back, I think there's a lot of grief. Lower back, I'm not sure, it slips my mind, but and I'm running over. It's looking at the time here, so I'm not gonna look it up on my phone. But a massage. There's a such thing as like divine touch. Touch is a wonderful thing, and if you don't have someone to touch you, touch yourself. And I didn't mean it that way, but I knew that's how it was gonna come out. But yeah, give yourself a foot massage. Give yourself a hand massage. Give yourself a back massage, or buy you a back massager. Or hell, go get you somebody to massage your back. It does not have to be I keep telling y'all, you ain't gotta wait for that. As far as being depressed and upset, yes, you can hold a space for your twin and still have life and still have joy. Don't take that away from yourself. I mean, I have a birthday coming up and I'm going out on a date. I mean, you have to, still live. Like, have touch, have laughter. Let someone touch your face, touch your arm, touch the small of your back, so chanting. All right, so we have chanting. This is frequency work. Chanting takes you into trance state. And so she's telling us how to get in touch with damn, you know what I just noticed? This card has the feet and the hands. And I was saying do the hand massage, do the foot massage, the back massage. There's also chakras. I have in the hand chakras here. I activate those with, I could actually would draw like a spiral on my palm sometimes when I'm doing energy work, or wear certain crystals. And then the foot, I think I mentioned it in this video, but the foot has chakras in it as well. So maybe what this is telling you, and so does the back, is that you need like a Reiki treatment or acupuncture or something that deals with touch that can activate these different points on the body. That could also go with health as well. So maybe you need to get some acupuncture or some kind of energy type of healing. Could be some energy flow, like the root chakra, maybe some circulation or something like that. So yeah, that checked out. And then it was chanting. So chanting will put you in kind of a trance. Like chanting definitely opens you up. It opens up certain chakras. It definitely gets that throat open. And it also activates the third eye. So chanting, and you can look up mudras, chanting, things like that. You can look that up on YouTube. Clear your energy field. Okay, so High Priestess is saying you need to clear out that energy field. She's using sage to do it. So you need to sage your environment. You know, you could have a lot of negative energy that you need to literally clear out of your environment. So yeah, just stage it out. So clear your energy field. Also, deep breathing, meditation, energy work, cleansing, all that can help cleanse the energy field. Going outside in nature definitely cleanses out the energy field. Getting very close to trees will help clear out the energy field as well. Yeah. Sound healing. Wow, she's really getting into it. So these are crystal bowls, and I actually have some, but it's frequency, and I've been talking about the different healing frequencies. This is what she's talking about. This is frequency work, sound healing. You can also look that up, like on YouTube. They have like the videos with the sounding bowls. I listen to those. Chanting. So if you put this together, you can really have a very intense experience. Along with crystal work, connect to the crystals. So, you know, you can meditate. So she's actually meditating with the crystals. You can meditate with crystals. You can talk to them. I talk to my crystals. One of them is up here. This is Mikuri. And Mikuri, damn, what did you tell me you do? Mikuri is a boy. And I forget what or a male. I forget what he told me he does. Damn, Mikuri, what do you do? I gotta connect back with him because he told me and then I forgot. And then Abby isn't up here. And then I have another crystal. I forgot her name. Memory. Her name is Memory. That's funny. And Memory isn't here either. Memory is a smoky quartz, I think. And Abigail is a rose quartz. And Mikuri here is the abattoir. But anyway, I got way off topic. But connect with your crystals. Meditate with them and let them tell you what they do. Like my crystal Abigail can transmute negative energy. So anything that comes at me, she can transmute it. Also, if I have negative energy in my heart, she can transmute it. And she transmutes the energy around me. So she can make sure the people around me are having a good day. So I'm having a good day. So we love to wear Abigail, especially when I used to work customer service. So yeah, connect with your crystals. That's going to help you out too. Make a vision board. Wow, she's really getting into all the tools to manifest. Make a vision board. I'm pretty sure. So I used to do vision board classes because people kind of get vision boards mixed up with like paint and sip parties or some shit. Vision boards are a very serious activity, and I'm actually going to do a video about it. So vision boards. And connect with your ancestors. Once again, this comes up. All right, so I have on my list here, to see what the ancestors have to say about this connection. So that will be a reading that I'm going to do, is what the ancestors have to say about this connection. Now, what I will say is that if you have someone who can do an ancestor reading for you, or you can do it yourself, or just, you know, maybe you have a specific loved one, because all right, so God had told me to tell my listeners, or not my listeners, my viewers, this, and I was hesitating simply because it's just not something that I do for people. I do it for people, but it isn't something I just advertise. But I'm also a medium. So if you need to connect with, maybe you have a specific ancestor, someone that passed on, that maybe you want to talk to specifically about the situation, I could do a reading for you with that. You know, I have been in contact with my dad who has passed on, and my mother, and they've given me some real tough yet truth, warmth, advice about the connection that I have with my twin flame. So it could be very healing to be able to have. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I was wondering why you're making me say this. It can be very healing to have those type of closures, conversations, and also to get that type of advice from someone whom you trust so much. So maybe that's why I was led to tell you that. But I am going to do a reading with the ancestors. I have a lot of readings to do, guys, and I do apologize that once again I may not get to all the readings like right away. I'm not doing this for money, so I don't feel like I have to be posting every day or whatever. I will try to post every day, but here's the thing: is if I don't have the energy, I'm not posting. It's just not going to happen. And I do have my own. I hate to call it a business, but it is a business. You know, I'm a spiritual coach. So I have clients that I'm constantly coaching for. I have groups, emails. It's a lot to do. Plus, my coaching practice is I'm doing a lot of reading. So it's a lot of energy and channeling. I do a lot of mediumship and things like that. So every time I'm doing a reading for the collective, it's like something else comes up. Like, oh, I need a chakra reading or ancestor reading, or you know, I still have to finish this reading, which will be the next one I do. We're going to be doing metaphysical placement. So the guidance God check-in was health for day one. Next one is metaphysical placement. I'm really excited, especially with this reading. It's going to be cool. All right, so the next one we have here, and we're almost at 2 hours, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna like, let me see, good. Okay, we can do this really quick, really quick. All right, so we have, who came out? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very diplomatic. She's truthful, and she came out to say participate. So the Queen of Swords is all about getting shit done. All about getting shit done. Goals, plans, practicality. Like, bring all this shit to the practical. And so she's like, let me tell you, you have to participate with the 4. You have to participate in the making of your foundation. You can't just expect it to happen. So that's what she's coming here to tell us how to do. First thing I see is keep focused. So I don't know if we're being distracted. Maybe by the whole twin flame journey, it could be plenty of distractions. You name one, that could be it. What she's saying is keep focused. Keep focused on your goals. Keep focused on what you want. That's only how you're going to get it. Grounding. You need to be grounded in the vision, grounded in the work, the creation. I don't like the word work. Grounded in the creativity that we saw, the creation of it. You have to literally maybe go ground to the earth. We are talking about the root chakra. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get this out. We are talking about the root chakra, and we do have to ground to the earth, touch those lower base chakras. Like I said, there's the feet chakras that need to kind of be maybe aligned, cleaned, cleared, because you're going somewhere, right? You're on a journey here, right? So your feet need to be clear. Your path needs to be clear so you can understand and feel where you need to go, even when sometimes you can't see where you need to go. You know what I mean? We have... Okay, so she's asking you to hear the truth and to be flexible while you're hearing the truth. Okay, so the truth of it is, what the Empress has been saying is, you love this person. You want this dream to come true. This is what you want. But you have to be flexible in your vision. What did we just see? That you can't, like, maybe you had a different perspective of how this was gonna go. And you may need to change your perspective on how this is going. Be flexible in that. because you're almost there with the number 9 showing up. You're almost there. And with hearing the truth, you're getting some guidance. You are getting some guidance. Like, divine guidance is in your ear about this connection, about what's going on here. There is deeper truths that shall bring peace to your heart. Wow. Offering you guidance, comfort, and renewal. You are guided to turn within for your answers, not without, within, right? Intuition. What the high priestess is over here talking about, right? Focus on what you know to be true by tuning into what you feel. What did I just say? What did I just say? And not focusing on appearances or the opinions of others. There's a voice of spirit deep within you because God is within you. Anytime you want or need guidance, you have the ability to tune into the inner voice, bringing peace, comfort, and clarity. It takes courage to turn within rather than putting your faith in the people and the things of this world. But you have enough strength and wisdom to do this. The truth within has been spoken. Trust that you can hear it. So she's telling you how to get in touch with the guidance. She's telling you how to get in touch with the truth. Literally, it says guidance. The high priestess came to tell you how to get guidance. And once you do this soul work right here, this is telling you that's where you go for guidance. And that is open for you. And it's within, it's in there. Stop looking everywhere else. Understand that the connection is inside of you. You have to bring it out, not the other way around. The world doesn't get to put in the journey. You get to bring out the journey. The world doesn't give you the purpose. The purpose is inside. You bring it out. And we saw grounding here. You have to stay rooted, focused, rooted, and maybe actual grounding. Trigger statement, I am somewhere else. You gotta stay focused. You gotta be in the here and now for this to happen. You can't be way over here thinking this. No. She's telling you, you gotta be practical about this. Yes, it's an 8D fantasy, but it's also practical. There's practical things that need to happen. So the Queen of Swords is getting to the truth of the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So the truth is, you want everything. You want exactly what you want. But this is Venus. Venus wants what she wants. She wants love. She wants sex. She wants babies. She wants money. She wants it all. And what the Queen is saying is that's the truth of it. This is what you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, my battery's going dead. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting those things. There's nothing wrong with having those things. There's a part of you that desires those things. That's the truth of it. This is how you get it. And it's okay to want it. Reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. So it's good to reflect on this relationship. And we've got 3-3 expansion. So we got 3-3-3. Wait, Empress is also a 3. So we got 3-3-3. We got 4 3s. Numerology is very important. What I say? 3-3-3-3. Yeah. So seeing this number means that you will have the support of your angels in everything you do. They support all your decisions and choices and are ready to help if you have any problems. They encourage you to take control over the situation even though it may be difficult. So bam, it's basically saying take control over the situation in your own mind. Clear out negative energy. Manifest what you want. And if you have any problems, the source, your spirits, the ancestors, all you have all these different avenues that's here to help you with this situation. They want you to take control over it even though it feels difficult. Don't give up on it. Don't say it doesn't matter. It also means that the ascended masters and guardians are here with you at this time. So that's there's ancestors, there's the spirits, the source, everything is coming through, saying the same thing. And so that energy, reflecting on the fact that you are so divinely supported in this relationship, it supports your growth. I'm sorry, my cat. It supports your growth. And helps you get insight from others. It helps you use your own insight. It helps you expand your mind, as the priestess asked you to do. All right, so some of the crystals that can help us out here with this is sacral chakra, showing it, but it's the fire gate. So it's creation. Take control. Create what you want, right? Even though it may feel difficult, create what you want. You're being divinely guided. If you have any trouble, we're going to help you. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth, even though it's difficult. Still, even though you lost this vision, you think, even though it feels like this is cold, it's dead, it's gone, it can be rebirthed. It can be rebirthed through a different perspective, through growth, through expansion, through soul work, through higher frequency living and thinking, through forgiveness, through all the things that I've talked about for 2 hours. And all of this is coming from the root chakra. This is just the root chakra. All right, this is just helping the root chakra. And I would suggest maybe you want some research, some research on the root chakra just to kind of see more about it. I would get into it, but we're over time. So fire agate is one, and for equilibrium, all things work best with conjunction with all things. Know that all of this is connected. That the journey is connected. Everything you're going through is connected. You may feel pulled apart. You may feel disconnected and isolated, like you're going through this by yourself. We are a collective. We're going through it together. The males and the females. We're all going through it. And I hope this resonates with both genders, with both the divine femme and the divine masculines. Because I have a feeling this ain't just one or the other. This is the collective. This is all of us that's going through this. Let me tell you something. The divine males did not expect to run into the divine feminines. They didn't expect. They're just now having an 8D fantasy love. They're just now reflecting. They're just now, some of them are even going through Dark Night of the Soul, but they're just now realizing about this. The divine feminines have been on the journey for a while, and they're really feeling the effects of it. So this reading is for everybody. It's just we're on different journeys or different different time periods, different times in a journey. So some of the so equilibrium is balance. She's calling you to bring balance to this situation. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, smoky quartz. I have all of that right here. We have clear quartz. We have amethyst. Do I not have amethyst? Okay, I don't have amethyst up here. Usually I would. Amethyst, lapis lazuli, which I'm pretty sure is over here somewhere. Or this is a lapis lazuli right here on this ring. Jade, bracelet, citrine, somewhere on here. Carnelian. This is red jasper. This is carnelian. The little is like it's orange looking. That's turquoise. That's amethyst. Smoky quartz. I just had a smoky quartz. Yeah, I had put it up here. Smoky quartz is so beautiful too. It's a really beautiful stone. I don't see what I did with mine. So, okay. So the next thing that came out is it's more blessed to give than to receive, Acts 20:35. So once again, this is a divine purpose. It's supposed to affect the collective. It isn't just for you. And once you realize that this journey is better to be giving your knowledge, it's better to be helping other people come into union, that's when you're gonna come into your abundance. That's when you're gonna come into your abundance on this journey. Is when you start to give, start to get into the energy of giving, of gratitude. Give me 1 second here. All right. So to end this, we're going to get into what the Queen here says we need to do. Movement. All right, so people just go out and do some yoga. You probably should just do some yoga. And maybe you should do this in that position. This is pretty cool. I've never seen this happen before. This is 2 different decks, of course. And so one is flexibility and the other one is movement. You got to have flexibility and movement in a situation. You can't stay stuck. And that's this becomes something with circulation, moving that energy. This helps to actually heal the auric field, the energetic field that the priestess was talking about. This helps with that as well. Yoga, breathing, quiet, being flexible in your thinking. Don't be stuck in your thinking. Movement, literally moving the energy around you, literally moving, circulating. This is energy work. What's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's actually exercise you can do to literally just move. Tai Chi? Maybe Tai Chi. Take a walk. Like literally, take a walk. Clear your mind. You also get guidance. If you get quiet and take a walk, I get a lot of information from source and from the environment around me. Trees talk, people, just so you know. Look for the fairies. Look for the magic. Look for the magic. Don't get so bogged down that you forget that magic is fun. I think I said that before. Like fairies. Fairies are, well, my own theories on fairies, but you know, the whole Tinkerbell, Peter Pan kind of ideology or whatever fantasy with you know, fairies, but that be whimsical, be flighty, be flaky. Maybe you're too responsible. Be a little flaky. Disappear. Don't answer your phone. Don't be the dependable person all the time. Maybe you are a very dependable person, you know, and maybe your person, your twin knows that too. And maybe you need to let them know that, hey, I'm not that dependable. Like, I can get missing sometimes too. You know, shake it up a little bit. Actually, I want to see what was that? Oh, says keep your eyes and ears open for evidence of fairies and other ethereal beings. Remember, they're genuinely all around you, brimming with creative ideas and guidance to help you on your journey. So, literally, it's telling you to look for the fairies, but look for the spirit guides to guide you on your journey. My God, they're screaming that over and over again, like, hey, we're trying to tell you that we're here, that, we're trying to help you. Just tune into us. Clean your space. Create a sacred space. Clean your space. You may literally need to clean up. Wash your windows, dust. Wash your baseboards around your walls. Do the deep cleaning maybe you need to do, because that will also clear energy out of your home. It'll clear your environment, your energetic field, all of that if you literally clean. So maybe you need to do that and create that space. And sweet treat. Treat yourself to something that makes you feel good, even if it's just a little piece of chocolate or something. And also reward yourself. You guys have been working hard. I can see that the people that are watching my channel and watching this reading, which is timeless, whenever you come upon this reading, you've been really doing your soul work. You've been trying to elevate to higher levels. You've been having these obstacles. Shit's not easy. But you're putting in the work, and you've had some milestones. You've done some big shit. You've done some different shit. You've done things that people didn't even think that you could do, that they question you on, that they were like, nah, she can't do that. He can't do that. They think they can, but they can't. But you have. Congratulate yourself. Congratulations. Reward yourself. Give yourself a treat. All right, so that is actually the end of the reading. I think that's it. Trying to think, is there anything else that maybe needs to be said here? Okay. All right, so we're going to get some ending advice for the root chakra itself, because we did have a lot come out. We had a lot come out. We had different chakras come out. We had different stones come out, I would suggest you kind of go back, rewind it, and look at everything. This is a lot of information in there, including information from the ancestors, so definitely do that. We're going to get some ending messages here really quickly to kind of help us out with the root chakra. This is spirit cards. So the spirit has really been talking through these cards. So first thing I want to do is kind of stage out a little bit, and I do want to thank the spirits for coming and for spending all this time with us, giving us all this advice, because they did not have to do that. And basically they came in to tell you, don't give up. Everything is working out. You may think that it's not. Just be patient and just work on you. Work on your divine purpose. Work on bettering yourself. Work on cleaning your house, cleaning your space, both energetically and physically. It's about learning to communicate your truth, getting out of the fear of things. That's what this is about. All right. All right, let's get a deep breath. It's a long read here. Deep breath. Clear this out. Okay. So we're going to get the end here. Just a little advice. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just feeling kind of clean out a little bit. Okay. All right, we got 3 off jump. Whoa, okay. That's very truthful. Okay. All right. So to help clear out this root chakra, let's bring it back to focus. We went everywhere. So to clear out this root chakra, we need to unravel codependency. So we are in this fear, this lack thinking, I'll always be by myself. So what I did hear from the divine feminines is I need you. I need you. You know, I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm going to be alone. I need you in my life, you know. And so they're in this energy of codependency, of actually being desperate. It's an energy that's actually a repelling type of energy, and it'll repel the very thing that you're trying to get. So what you should be saying to yourself, only I have to feel good about my choices. Whatever choices it is that you're making, only you have to feel good about that choice. If you've decided, and this is coming off to me as more of the divine feminine that I'm talking to, if you've decided that you're okay being single, waiting for your divine counterpart, stop with the codependency thinking. You're waiting. You're fine. Everything's okay. Somebody wants to speak. You want to speak? What do you want to say? Direct me to the cards. Okay. So somebody wants to speak here. Oh, these cards. They're not bad. It's just they're heart shaped, so they're hard. Alright, so I didn't expect this to happen. So let's see what is to be said here. Come on. What do you gotta say? Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this codependency comes from fear. So it says unravel the codependency, meaning figure out why you're feeling codependent. And let's figure out what codependent means too, since we're looking at it. If you're still with me, I hope you're still with me because I'm doing this for you guys. You know, I want you to really get a lot of this work done. So it's characterized by excessive emotional or psychological reliance on a partner, typically one who requires support on account of an illness or addiction. So maybe there is an addiction. I keep seeing an addiction come up. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Treasure this relationship. Treasure it. Don't try to control it. Don't want it for your own agenda. Don't be depressed because you don't have it. Just treasure it. Know that you do have it. Know that your counterpart is with you. And unravel the reason why you're in your addictive behaviors. So one song that's been really hitting me, and I didn't know if I was channeling it or what, but I've just been playing it over and over and over again, is oh shit. I forget. I've been smoking purple haze. I can't hear her notes. To forget about you. So basically she's saying, I've been smoking purple hazel just to forget about you. I try and I try and I try and I try. But he was such a great pretender. So like Are you smoking purple haze to get over this relationship? Are you drinking? I see some of the divine masculines like sitting with their head down, drinking, just thinking about this relationship, going, damn, I fucked up. I see the divine feminines like waiting and depressed, and they're not getting what they want. So everybody's just kind of in this codependent type of place. And what this is saying is evaluate that. Clear that shit out, because all that, that's the sacral chakra and the root chakra making an appearance. So every time, that's what the priestess wanted to say too, is every time you're feeling in this energy right here, every time this energy is making you feel down and stuff, and making you feel like you want to drink or you want to smoke or you want to do all that stuff, go soak in a bath. Do a health check-in with yourself. Check in with yourself emotionally to make sure you're okay. Mental health check-ins, very important. And check in with your body, because it'll give you psychosomatic responses to what's going on with your mental and emotional health. Do some aromatherapy. Come out that energy. Smell something good, some jasmine. Feel your sensuality. Dance, which I saw dance. Do yoga. We saw yoga. Writing a journal. Express those feelings. Beauty rituals. Creativity. Be creative. Or go do something. Go to a spa or something. But you got to come up out of that energy. If you don't come up out of that energy, it's not your sacred union. You just won't think about it the way that you should. It won't manifest properly. So whenever you're in that energy of codependency and making you feel that energy of lack, remember I told you there's a lack thinking, the root chakra making an appearance. We're talking about the root chakra. There's a lack thinking going on, and that would create codependency. Like I think, I'm lonely, I'm by myself, I need you, I need this relationship. It would create that lack thinking of, I think I talked about that desperate type of energy. It's not attractive. Like, don't do that. Honor and treasure your relationship and know that it is truly sacred. Like, honor it, treasure it. Don't be obsessive about it or upset about it or depressed by it. Just honor it and treasure it. It says receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. So the spirit is saying, be elated. Receive joy from the environment, from those that are around you. Spirits are talking to you. They are like blasting messages to you to make you happy, to make you joyful, to give you signs that this connection isn't something you have to give up on. Maybe you can't see the signs, but they are there. They're giving you the signs. I feel like I've been shuffling kind of backwards all night, which is weird. You wanted to talk, so you got to give me something here, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, give me 2 things. All right, beware of what you are projecting. Right here with the High Priestess talking. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Expand your mind about this journey. That's a higher level of communication that the High Priestess is asking you to have. Understand that you mirror each other. So what you don't like in your counterpart is what you're mirroring back to your counterpart. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. She also said reflect in here somewhere. It might not have been her. It might have been her. But reflect. Reflect on your own behavior. Do that soul work. Reflect on your own behavior. Because this is also what she's saying. Is if you change, your partner changes. Because you mirror each other. right? So as you go to a higher level, they'll go to a higher level. If you stay low level, they'll stay low level. If you're not going to tell your truth, they're not going to tell their truth. You mirror each other. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So once again, coming out of this codependency, now this could be something that has maybe entered into other relationships. This looks like a moon. That's really not what it is, but it kind of looks like the moon. Maybe underneath, you really do need to get under there and unravel codependency, because maybe codependency comes from rejection and abandonment issues. Maybe you have those in your life for something, or for some reason. Maybe you had an absentee parent. Maybe there was some neglect. Maybe there was some other things. But you really need to unravel that, because if you don't allow each other space and you're codependent, you'll destroy the relationship. You just will. So she's also saying receive elation, which is joy. I am born of infinite joy. So let there be closeness between you. Let that joy. The thing is honor that the relationship is sacred. Though they may feel like they're not with you, know that they are, because they're your twin. Period. They're your twin, so they're with you. All right. Okay, so welcoming surrender. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Like, the truth of the matter is, the queen over here says, look, there's not really a problem here. It's just truth. The queen is about truth. It's just truth being revealed. This is the work you got to do. This is the truth of the relationship. This is the truth of what you really want. It's just truth being spilled out here to help you with your destiny. Welcome surrender. Surrender to it. Be flexible. Be flexible to the truth and receive it in. But you gotta be flexible. You gotta be flexible with the truth to receive it. To surrender to it. And this is gonna be our last card here, because yeah, let's be the last card here. Oh wow. Reflection. Okay. Give each other some space. At the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So what keeps being reiterated over and over again is someone is saying, give this some space. Don't lose hope in it, because it looks dead. All right, there's a phoenix in here. It's going to resurrect. You work on you, and you give this some space, because what you're displaying by not giving the space is codependency issues. And so you need to look at that and clear that shit out of your root chakra, because that's going to destroy any relationship that you have with pretty much anybody. So that's the advice. So that's it, guys. I really hope this helped you out. It did go a little bit long. What I will say is that there's a lot of information in this read. I will probably go back and watch this myself. And when I watch it, I always get other stuff like, oh, I see why that card came out, or I should have said this, or I should have said that. So I say watch it a couple different times. You know, you may see something that I didn't, or you may get a message that you didn't get the first time, or you may miss a crystal that you need to grab, or definitely research everything. Research the crystals that I'm giving you. Research the chakras that we're talking about. Definitely look into some spiritual services. First thing I would do is get a personal reading. I would get a soul reading. A soul, I call it a soul channeling reading. And what that is, this is what I do. But what that is basically a reading over your whole life. Is to figure out where you are, where you're going, where you should be going, what's happening with you, what chakras are fucked up, what astrological patterns are messed up, what's your astrology code. It's like a whole fucking reading of your whole thing. And then we come up with a plan and kind of coach you through it. And then along the way, we do readings to do check-ins to make sure you are where you are, revamp the plan, and come up with different strategies and things like that. So that would be the first step that I would tell you to do, is get you someone who can kind of help you out with that, and then go from there. Because what I'm really seeing, this doesn't seem quick, but it really is. This is really quick, because what I'm seeing is there's certain tarot that I could pull that I'm not, because it's codependency issue. Like, what's that about? The fear. What is that about? There's so many different things here that you can kind of look into. Like, why do you give up on things when they get tough? You just say fuck it because you get frustrated. And I think I said this before, that I think I have a collective of fuck it people. Why do you do that? What's up with the addictions? Do you have addictive behavior? So there's so much going on, and not just for one person, but for the collective, that a whole reading could be done to just break down each issue step by step by step. That is a personal reading. That's some shit that I would not be doing on YouTube, because it's just too much, it's too long, and it's too general, because there's too many people in the collective. If you feel like you have these issues, there is a neglect going on from a parent that could be affecting you. Childhood issues, ancestral knowledge that needs to come out, ancestor reading, past life need to come out. Like, there's so much that needs to come out. But if that sounds like you and you really are needing some readings, you can definitely contact me. I will leave my information in the comments. But if it's not me, then it needs to be someone you trust. But start to do this work, because that's only how you're coming into union. Okay? This work has to be done, period. And so that's what this channel is about. Okay, guys, it was a long read. Once again, like, share, subscribe. My name is Shar, Meta Christian or Meta World, depending on where you're coming from. Hit the little bell so you know when I upload. And I hope this really helped you out. If it didn't resonate, don't try to make it resonate. There are other readers that are really good that would resonate with you. Please leave in the comments questions, concerns. If this resonated, if you're like, oh, this is on point, please let me know. I would love to hear it. It is encouraging, and it helps me relate to my viewers better. So you guys have a great one, and see you next time. Bye.